infrastructural challenges faced by entities doing business out of Markman Industrial Township are well documented. It's clear that the municipal authorities are paying lip service to service delivery as even the most basic maintenance is neglected.
So here's the entrance to Markman, major industrial township, major thoroughfare through Motherwell, and we start with traffic lights that don't work, two sets that don't work, haven't worked for ages. I wouldn't come here at night, but if I did, we'd see that the street lights don't work either.
Traffic lights have been out of order for as long as anyone can remember. Street lights are non-existent, and what passes for the road surface resembles a war zone. Bar one or two thoroughfares, the tar has long since disappeared, and vehicles are required to dodge craters rather than potholes. The full extent of this problem becomes evident when the rain falls. And it's out of desperation that businesses in the area have taken it upon themselves to begin laying concrete over certain intersections. It's not their responsibility, and it's not a long-term solution. That lies in rerouting the never-ending queues of massive trucks transporting manganese, containers and other goods into Markman. Their current route requires they enter Markman via a suburban arterial route, the M17, and that places major strain and wear and tear on the road system. But it doesn't have to be this way, as Graham Taylor from the Markman Business Forum explains.
The facts are very simple. Since the inception of the SEZ in 2001, it's always been a condition of the zoning scheme of the Gqeberha Special Economic Zone to integrate, support and develop Markman Township. Over the past 23 years that has not happened, and as a consequence, the manganese that is located within Markman Township has been forced onto residential roads to transport the material to the ports. What we are asking for is a very, very simple request, and that's to use a public road that would take manganese directly into the port of Gqeberha on a purpose-built 6-lane highway. That particular highway is very, very simple to open up from Markman, and it would relieve much of the impacts of manganese that we are experiencing on the city. Industry as a whole has solutions for the transportation of manganese, and industry is making suggestions to government. But government is simply not responsive enough, and it is not listening. We believe, starting with Markman Township, opening up the access onto Neptune Road and extending the expertise of business all the way up the manganese value chain, we can significantly enhance the logistics capacity of the industry while reducing the impacts on the South African infrastructure.
Here's the alternative route proposed by the Markman Business Forum. The 6 lanes of freeway that make up Neptune Road, adjacent to the Gqeberha Development Corporation just outside Nelson Mandela Bay and already set up to connect with Markman. All that stands in the way is a fence and a few concrete blocks, as well as the agreement of the Nelson Mandela Bay municipality and the CDC. It's a seemingly obvious solution, one that would have trucks making less use of Markman roads whilst simultaneously placing them closer to the port. Apart from one meeting with the municipality, attempts by Markman Business Forum to get the necessary parties to the negotiating table have met with little success, and there seems to be reluctance to meet with business and engage with the solutions they propose.
And this is the good road.
And all the while, the rate-paying organisations suffer.